நீங்கள் பார்த்துக் கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் அற்புத ரேசு டிவி, சென்னையின் முதல் கத்தோலிக்க சேனல்.
வணக்கம். என்னோட பேர் நெல்சன் ஆண்டனி ஜோக்கியம், அற்புத ரேசு டிவியோட ஃபவுண்டர். இப்போ நீங்க பார்த்து கொண்டு இருக்கும் இந்த வீடியோவை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க நான் உங்களை ரெக்வெஸ்ட் பண்றேன். மறக்காம இந்த வீடியோக்கு கடைசியில இருக்கிற அந்த அக்கவுண்ட் டீடைல்ஸ் இருக்கு. உங்களுக்கு வேணும்னா நீங்க உங்களால முடிஞ்ச காணிக்கைய நீங்க தரலாம். நன்றி. உங்களோட அற்புத இயேசு டிவிக்காக நெல்சன் ஆண்டனி ஜோக்கியம். தேங்க்யூ.
Reverend Father Bellarmine, Episcopal Vicar for Religious, Reverend Father Deva, President of Diocesan CRI, Reverend Father Francis Xavier, the Rector of the Jesuit family at Loyola College, Major Superiors, sisters, brothers, and my dear fathers. After having heard a profound message, I don't want to disturb. That kind of message should not be altered by me, my words. So I want to make my words very simple to support the one and the same message given by Reverend Father Francis Xavier. Before giving that, as the Bishop of this Archdiocese, I would like to say a few words. The first word is a word of sincere thanks. Sincere thanks for the presence of religious in our Archdiocese. A sincere thanks, not only the presence, the active ministry of the religious. Not only a simple thanks for that, and including that, a thank for your active witnessing ministry, collaborating, cooperating with us in the Archdiocese in Korea. For this, I express my sincere thanks and appreciation and also sentiment of gratitude to each and every one of you here present today, accepting our invitation to be with us to celebrate the Christmas kind of a pre-taste and joy and peace together as one family. The second one, my extension of thanks goes in concrete for your wonderful collaboration extended to us during the time, the preparatory period, and the final day of the year of the Eucharist. But for you, the year of the Eucharist would not be significant, meaningful, and fruitful. I used to say I never call a Eucharistic Congress successful. It's not an event, it's a divine experience. So this should be significant, meaningful. That I really felt, and most of you felt, and above all the laity felt, that the day on 24th November is a day of immense grace, immense presence of divinity in the form of the Holy Eucharist in us and in our family in the campus of Loyola College. At this juncture, you will allow me to thank particularly Reverend Father Francis Xavier. I have been telling so many times. But for him, I know the family was behind him, but the courage he gave me, we consider it as a blessing. You can have everything. I know the immense trial, difficulties, even sacrifice, losing some kind of the thing they were prepared so many years, just because make this event becoming a divine experience. rightly said in his message, Christmas is not an event. Christmas is ongoing divine experience in our life. So, dear Father, all of us here, we thank you for your community that you have done wonderful. May God bless you. Secondly, the short message I would like to give before giving my blessing. I have been thinking these days, after the Eucharistic Congress, how we are going to put Christ in the form of Eucharist in our day-to-day life. That is very much important. Eucharist Congress is over. With that, everything's over. If you think like that, it becomes a mere event. But it's a divine experience which should be continued in our life. As it is said in the message, continuing the presence of Jesus Christ in the form of a child. So I invite each and every one of you, please take it seriously, how you could materialize, how you could put it in the concrete form, the effect of the Eucharistic Congress in your private life, in your community life, in our parish life, in our institution life. It depends each and every one of us. So invite you to have that kind of experience before having the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ as a divine experience to continue your life. Thirdly, in the message, as I was telling these days, I will be thinking, who came to mind is Pope Francis. You remember yesterday he celebrated 50 years of the priesthood. When he was young, I read in Spanish language, when he was still in the diplomatic service, about him, one small article about the Christmas, and there he brings out some important points which are very much relevant as we are celebrating his golden jubilee of priesthood and also the Christmas. He says that in the life of any Christian, any priest, any religious, the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ should produce some kind of effect in three ways. First of all, the call of Christian or religious or a priest should be considered as something joyful. That joyful attitude is going to be given again to experience the joy through the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. The first point, be joyful. And secondly, he is giving, I think when he was in provincial only, he wrote that letter to his fellow companions. The second point, the joy of Christmas invites you to go beyond your joy and to bring that joy to other people. The stories given by Father Francis Xavier is that only. How the joy could be brought to other people? By being merciful. So, he says, be joyful, bring that joyfulness to other people by being merciful, and your mercifulness, when it's to be meaningful, you should go beyond one more step. Not only joyful, merciful, and be forgetful and forgetting and reconciliatory. He says to his fellow Jesuit priests like that. All these three elements we could see in the grip in the day when we are going to celebrate the solemnity of our Lord Jesus Christ. So this is a message I would like to share with you, dear fathers, dear sisters, while thanking you for all your active and witnessing collaboration for the growth of this archdiocese. Just as I told on the day of the inauguration, 82 years before, 1937, the archdiocese had only 70,000 people. Now it has gone to more than 6 lakhs and off. See the growth. It's an immense growth. It is because of you, because of our lay people, because of your prayer, because of your encouragement, because of your sacrifice. In being joyful, being merciful, and being always ready to forgive and forget and reconciliating yourself with other people. So let us be joyful. Let us be merciful. Let us forget and forgive and continue our mission faithfully in the coming days and the new year 2020. This is my apostolic blessing also, I could say, with the Holy Father, because on the day of 50 years, ever smiling face, you will never get the Holy Father. Those who are, I think Francis Xavier, Father Bellarmine might have gone close to him when you have that. When you go close to him, you forget yourself. On the contrary, they say when they come to the bishop, they forget themselves. Because bishop is not bewildered when see the people and everything. The Holy Father is like that. He identifies at once with anyone to that level. So maybe a big shot, the president, or a simple priest. He communicates with the same joy, with the same equality and fraternity and paternal care. That should be the message in joy, in mercifulness, and reconciling ourselves with other people, with ourselves, with the community, with the whole world. So may God bless you, and I wish you, each and every one of you, a blessed Christmas, a fruitful, prosperous, grace-filled New Year. Thank you.
பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் அற்புதரேசு டிவி சென்னையின் முதல் கத்தோலிக்க சேனல்.
வணக்கம், என்னோட பேர் நெல்சன் ஆண்டனி ஜோக்கியம், அற்புதரேசு டிவியோட ஃபவுண்டர். இப்போ நீங்க பார்த்து கொண்டு இருக்கும் இந்த வீடியோவை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க நான் உங்களை ரெக்வெஸ்ட் பண்றேன். மறக்காம இந்த வீடியோக்கு கடைசியில இருக்கிற அந்த அக்கவுண்ட் டீடைல்ஸ் இருக்கு. உங்களுக்கு வேணும்னா நீங்க உங்களால முடிஞ்ச காணிக்கைய நீங்க தரலாம். நன்றி. உங்களோட அற்புதர் இயேசு டிவிக்காக நெல்சன் ஆண்டனி ஜோக்கியம். தேங்க்யூ.